Do you want to be a big Bloxd.io creator such as names like Emmanuel, Cyrix, and Bloxd Builder? Well, I can show you how to do that. And from someone who's a really fast-growing Bloxd YouTuber, getting as high as 900 subscriber months and videos with over 15,000 views, this is how to grow as a Bloxd YouTuber. First, you need to decide your content style, and there's a few options. For shorts content, you can create edits in Bloxd or just post clips. Both work well from what I've seen. But for people who are more focused on long-form content, here's the options. We'll go over the pros and cons for each content style. Our first is survival videos. Many creators has achieved highs such as 4,000 subscribers and 7,000 subscribers from this type of content. And as someone who did it until I got 500 subs, I can say it works pretty well. This type of content mainly consists of PvP and survival lobbies and music. Here's the pros. It's really easy to make, and all you really need to do is, well, PvP on a survival server and add some music with this type of thumbnail. But the cons somewhat outweigh the highs. To make this content, you need to be really good at PvP, and when I say that, most successful creators in this space were high tier 2 to low tier 1 whole PvP, and I admit myself, my UHC skills kinda kickstarted my channel. But what if you wanted to do what Cyrix does? Well, Cyrix posts about updates and survival PvP, which you can definitely do, but you won't get as many views as Cyrix because he has such a large following and has been in the community so long it's almost impossible for him to get no views. And coming into the Bloxd as a new creator with his content style, you won't be recognized too easily, but it can still work. We'll get back to this later. So what are the other options? Well, let's start from what I did. After reaching 500 subscribers, I turned to a higher edited content style that most creators don't really do except for dubbed and YouTube King Dream. And if you want proof, here's some of my best videos with 21,000 views, 170 subs, 19,000 views, 170 subs, 15k views, 170 subs, and so on. Now that we're done with that, let's talk about how to really start your channel and how to make it grow. Ideas are hard to get, and from my experience, I'll share what has worked with me. Having people give you challenges and turning that into a video usually ends up with a good retention, which gets more views. But from what I've seen for people who don't edit videos that much is update videos. It's simple. The bigger the update, the more views you get. But other than that, finding video formats that work just takes time, and I mean months of YouTube. But how do you create those videos? Well, the most common mistakes I see from new creators is typing in chat. Don't do this. This is way too slow-paced, and there's much better ways to get the message across. Your retention is probably way too low. Instead, just use an AI voice or your own voice. And what about thumbnails? Well, there's two mistakes I've seen, and a lot of you make them. For thumbnails, don't use AI, just don't use it. This kills trust with your community. And for number 2, don't put too many words in your thumbnail. You only really need maybe 4 max, but I recommend 1 to 2.